music. Alright, we live? Oh, I think we're live. Let's go. Okay, so welcome back to day 3 of programming Defeat the Darkness Date. I'm Cody, creator of Defeat the Darkness. Who would have thought? So today's session is gonna be probably just be around one scene that I wrote to be way too complicated. There is a simple way to do it, but simple does not always mean easy. So we're gonna try and do it the complex way with some switches, and if that doesn't work, then we're gonna do it just full Yandere Simulator, because I know that'll work. So we have to set some switches first. And I'll explain these after I do them. All talk nerd. That's true. So these are 3 switches. Talk shy, talk nerd, talk girl. I can't believe that didn't work. But anyway, so these are. The game's gonna check for these. And if they're true, then it's going to load those choices. And that's what I'm looking for. So anyway, let's get all the way down. Holy smokes, that's a lot of code. Okay. Yeah, back in class, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. So I don't need to put a new label for this because we're just, that should be office PH, office placeholder. Office PH. All right, office. We did it. With dissolve, because I'm one of those with dissolve guys. I want to fade in a little bit. Okay. After walk, okay. Midnight Blaze is a banger. There we go. After a short walk, I arrive outside a door that says Principal's office. Seems like the right place. There's someone having an animated conversation on the other side of the door. Based on the signage, I assume it's the principal. And now we have to figure out how the hell... Right, so... Those are variables, not switches. Show me a switch. Yes, I know, it's been 24 hours. I already forgot how to do switches. 1 second. Where the hell are my switches, bro? Oh, there we go. If else. Doi. Okay, so if. So what we're gonna do is if Danish has challenged the gender norms, then Principal Dagon's conversation on the phone is different. So if seat NB, as in if seat non-binary, as in they asked about the seating arrangement that the teacher has, which is a stupid arrangement. I just need to screenshot the switch. There we go. If colon else. Okay, if colon else. Alright, we got it. If switch colon else. If seat NB. Then we play the scene. And then what we're gonna do. So I'm figuring it out. There we go. So if if C non-binary. And I don't know if I can do an or call, so what we're going to do instead is we're just going to make a new label and call it Dagon 2, because that's what I have in my notes anyway. And that way we can just jump to Dagon 2 and be done with it. But, so there you go. That's our first if call, and if not that, then if uni mismatch. And in this one is, did our protagonist wear the boys' uniform and sit with the girls, or vice versa? And it's the exact same conversation. Because the teacher is an asshole, the principal is not an asshole. Also, nod to the original Defeat the Darkness here. Because in the improvised dialogue that the original voice actor Silent Knight sent me, because this is supposed to be like the final boss, right? He gave me stuff like, you will perish and fall! So, here I have, the superintendent can discuss further changes to uniforms and seating at the annual committee hearing next fall! I love it. I love it. Okay, so those are my ifs, and then else, which is the standard conversation about Danish being a delinquent. Otherwise, he's still mad, but about something else. So we'll do that, and then we'll format the hell out of it because, yeah. This is why the writer is usually the programmer. Okay, so if that, and then if not that, then skip. If that, then that. And then I don't need to jump here because that label's next. So, yeah, I keep telling the superintendent we need more counseling services here. Right now, there are over 100 students for every counselor. I've been handling high-risk children myself. So, yeah, Northtown has a lot of prestige and a lot of history to it. Danish is one of a select few new kids there. And what the school's culture has been is, like, if you slip through the cracks, you're fucking gone. They want everyone conforming there. And I reinforced that multiple times through the text. Like, the vibes are way off at Northtown High. But this is also important. Like, this is technically an interaction between Danish and Dagon because Danish hears all this. Like, we introduced Dagon as someone who is very capable of being angry, someone very capable of being passionate and being loud. And I need that because when Danish shows up, like, immediately Dagon's switch flips. Like, okay, here's the kid that I've been trying to help. So, and then I need the wave. Which one is the wave? Okay, see? That was a trick. It wasn't wave, it was labeled greeting. Also, my artist, Salt, got me one of him being mad. So instead of knocking, we're just gonna have Danish walk in the fucking door. Like, because in both of these, Danish is like, wasn't expecting my head to get bitten off today, but what's one more piece of stupid bullshit on my plate? So, like, not feeling it. So I'm high risk, huh? And you're hosting an intervention, sorry to disappoint you so quickly. Unsure of what to do, I bite the bullet and enter. I roll my eyes and enter. Robin, welcome back, sir! Welcome back. So, yeah, today is just the dialogue. Sup, Salt? Welcome! Welcome, both of you. I'm so happy to have you. So, yes, I have a lot of stuff here. So, yeah, menu. I need a menu call. It's going to be this again. But, yeah, so I want Danish to be able to ask about these things in any order. And what that means is you ask about this, and then we jump back to it again with that choice removed. And then you can ask about the other ones. But what that means is if you can ask about them in any order and they remove themselves, then I need a lot of conditions for that. His name or name? Okay. Oh, Okay, so guess what happened? I actually, like, Control F'd the document, and I took out all, like, 14 instances of that for this scene. So for this scene, it's all gonna work. It's all gonna work, baby. I swear. Ugh. Anyway. How to talk to nerdy boys. And then that's... Oh, I put the colon in the wrong spot. Watch out for your colon health, everybody. So that's going to be 1 with its own indent. Okay, cool. Now I need how to talk to shy boys, and I need how to talk to girls. So its own thing. Cool, great. I think... Oh, you know what? This would be a good way to test it. Here would be a good way to test it, right? If... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna check something. If... Talk... Nerd... If talk nerd. So, if that switches on, then that should display. So let's go back up here and take talk nerd and set it to false. And if that means it doesn't display, then we have the easiest solution for getting this going. So I hope it works. I hope to God it works. Anyway, let's load up the game. That song's a fucking banger. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay. Alright, everyone take a shot. That's our first missed colon of the night. Expected menu item. Oh, I need content for this. Oh, no. It's expecting a menu item, so I cannot have conditionals inside of that. Okay, so that answers the question. We cannot do conditionals inside of a menu. So how are we doing this? You know what? Okay. Instead of going full fucking Yandere Simulator, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna have the switches... I can't believe name failed a colonoscopy. That's one test you don't want to fail. I got the results of the test back. I do have colon cancer. Okay. So, either I allow the player to repeatedly ask, or I do a complicated set of switches and variables to reduce their options. Yeah, fuck it. I cannot convince myself to do the Yandere Simulator giant wall of fucking variables. We're just gonna let them re-ask. Oh yeah, one more for this one specifically. I don't need your help. Because the first time he asks, Danish can just lay into him. And this is the beginning of a number of choices in the game where we get Danish's inner monologue, and I think it adds weight and gravity to the other choices. Because if you just harmlessly let this game wash over you, then that's what you get. Congratulations. But if you want that monologue, if you want that difficulty, I'm not going to hide it. I'm not going to BS the player. Here it is. Let's explore that. And then when you're done exploring it, come back. Let's make a choice that advances the story. And then what that means is I have to go and make another label, because we're going to be jumping to this label after we get through some of this other stuff. There we go. I'm going to set that to true now. save. Okay, and then this is going to be most of the same ones. Okay, so we're just going to have them open with anything else I can help you with. There we go. Okay. And then we're gonna... Ooh, no, I'm gonna need to set these to false now because we're checking if they're true. Because if they're true, then we skip over them. Okay. We'll get there. So... And this is the default sprite with him reaching out, right? Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so when we get to the choice branches, he's going to show us default. We got the choices. So, how to talk to nerdy boys. And then, here's where I would do, like, I guess check. Oh no, here's what I can do. So with Dagon choices, if all 3 switches are flipped, then jump over this and go straight to the ending. Okay, so that's where I'm going to put the switch check. And then, how the fuck do I do switches? I believe it's a Python call, like those. Bro, I have switches. Where the fuck are they? Where the fuck are my switches? There we go. Oh, okay, so just $sign switch is true. Cool. So, $sign talk nerd equals true. Did it. Great. Jump Dagon choices, because that's going to get us down to here where he says anything else I can help you with. Okay, cool. So how to talk to shy boys. Okay. This was going to take fucking forever if I did it the hard way. And then... And I'll leave it up to the audience if they think that Waldo is the shy one and Chinchin is the nerd, or if Chinchin is the shy one and Waldo is the nerd. And then for this one, show Dagon laugh. Reading blank levels head. Where the fuck is you? Oh, this is bad. You gave me a laughing one. I should have it here. I will quickly find that. Did I just not download it? Am I goofing right now? Yep. You don't need to see that. There we go. There we go. So we got Day on that. And then I need to also put that in Ren'Py. I won't cry for yesterday. It's an ordinary world. I don't know if I mentioned this, I really love DDR. It's interesting that they have, like, this cover of Ordinary World when they have Duran Duran in there with the Reflex. So maybe they just wanted like a cover. Anyway. Alright, Defeat the Darkness State, game, images. Yeah, Dagon Laugh's not in here. I goofed, but we have ungoofed. We're good now. Show Dagon Laugh. Okay, because, and I'm actually gonna, like, have Danish talk here, just to help sell it. Because, just having him randomly slam his desk, that's not gonna work unless I have Danish. How do I talk to girls? There we go. Perfect, and that sets it up. That sets it up. I might have to do that with the other two just to keep Danish consistent, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. So then, calculate equals true. There we go. And then, there we go. So this is like the big line set here. So if you tell Dagon, I don't need your help, that's where Danish gets to pop off. And remember, Danish just heard Dagon reaming somebody over the phone, so this establishes that our protag takes zero shit. Oh, look who it is. Another adult trying to tell me how things are and what I should be thinking about it. You've got a lot of nerve dragging me into this office. Now I get to walk out into that classroom and have that whole group of losers staring at me again. Is this how every new kid gets treated when they come to Northtown High? I just want to be left alone. I don't know you and you don't know me. Who are you? What do you want? Why did you bring me here? And why would you give a shit anyway? Oh, man. Oh, breaking the poor man's heart. But he's seen it all. He's been around. He's seen it all. And if we can't explore this kind of stuff in video games, then what the hell are we doing? So yeah, he's got that face. Yeah, so we're gonna go. Then we're gonna show Dagon level here, and that way, like, Danish does that line while he's like still happy greeting, and then we get the reaction. And then we'll go back to having his eyes open with level. Right, but I need to check for the... Okay. We'll just copy all of this, and that way I don't need to make like a special branch of Dagon choices. Also, this song, Pink Rose, also fucking slaps. This is one of the first ones I did on heavy doubles. Okay, so... And then we're gonna change this to match the lineup there. Sigh. Along. And then we're going to set a really stupidly long, complicated branching here. If talk shy, then we check for if talk nerd. And if both of those are true, then we check for if talk girl. And then that way, if every single one of those is true, then we can end the scene. Well, we can end the scene earlier than this, but what this is Dagon saying, well, we've taken up all the time that I have. Yeah, because that was originally why it's like we only have so much time to talk to the guy. The principal is a busy man. But there we go. Thank you. I'll let your fellow know you're making an effort to stay in North Town. I really do hope you find a reason to like it here. Sure, thanks. Yeah, okay, and that's all that. And that would jump to the scene after this. So let's Oh, sorry, 3. I copied the wrong one, but that's okay. Because I can just copy the other one. There we go. And then the else is just going to be anything else I can help you with. There you go. Because if you don't satisfy all 3 of those conditions, then we go to the choice branch again. You can ask about your shit again. Oh, can't I just copy all of this? Shit, I can't just copy all of this. Okay, guess what we're doing? We're copying all of this. Also, we need... Oh, God. How did that happen? There we go. And I need to show Dagon laugh after Danish asks the question. Makes no sense if he starts laughing before Danish opens their mouths. What the fuck? Save. Okay, we're experiencing true Adam hours here. Please don't break, 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 please don't break. Okay, and then... So what do I have here? Okay, so we want to show Dagon hand. Oh, that needs to be an indent as well. Oh, I almost fucked up. All of this needs to be indented. All of this. Oh, I almost screwed the pooch. Oh my god. Okay. We're getting there. I swear we're getting there. Okay, I want to change his expression just to add a little bit of animation to the scene. So let's take a look. What are we doing? What are we doing? Where do you blink? Yeah, he's just gonna blink. Or is that laugh? Yeah, he's gonna blink. He's gonna blink. There we go. We're gonna allow this man to blink. Yeah, especially since, like, these are short scenes, so he can blink for 2 lines. It's fine. It's fine. Original Police, this is the good shit right here. So play along. Right, and then I did all that. Okay, and it's just blank. Okay, cool. Hell yeah. Where's the one who's in a good mood? Oh, it's the one called Laugh, of course. Yeah, we're just gonna show greeting again. Cause it's gonna be new. Oh, this is Saints Go Marching In. This is a difficult fucking song. It tricks you too. The preview was like this 90 BPM intro, and it just progressively gets faster and faster. So it's not even like a fast BPM and a slow BPM. It's this kind of shit. I can't even remember the last time I did this song, or even if it's on the newer versions. Anyway. Oh, what this also does, right, is that you're forced to ask something, then we go to Dagon choices, and that allows me to put in choices that you're done asking things. Okay, I'm done. Okay, we're getting there, Okay. I seriously thought this would take the entire 2-hour stream to do. We'll be okay. Okay. So we set that to true. And then we jump back to Dagon Choices, which is this. All those. I wonder if it's going to tell me that it didn't find an else. No, because if talk shy is true, it's not going to check the other two. But if it is true, and then we don't have an else, fuck. I guess we'll just have to see what happens. So the way to test that is to ask the principal about Shy Boys, see what happens, and then... Okay. We're getting there. But I think it's time to test it. Fuck. Let me put the after stuff so that I have somewhere to jump to. Yeah, I need to... Yeah, so... Jump after Dagon. And then I need that label after Dagon. Okay. And then let's do the I'm done, which is around. Okay, so I'm done, and then he's gonna throw the greeting at us. What the fuck is this formatting? And then because that's the last one, then I don't need to do a jump because it's right there. Everything comes down here. Okay, show Dagon greeting, and now we're gonna test it. There we go. Okay. Reload. I didn't put a fucking colon, and now... There. Here's something for you to load, Ren'Py. Now give me my fucking game. I did! There it is, asshole. Okay. Load. Which one is the latest one? Okay. This one I'm named Great Coder. As you can tell, I am a great coder. So, I don't know what uniform we're wearing, but we sat with the girls in class. So we met Milia in class, and we're meeting Waldo and Chinchin now in the school courtyard. Where's your backpack? The Sir Beaumont backpack. My buddy wanted to ask. No, you wanted to ask. You dragged me here. Don't be so coy, Chinchin, or you ruin your chances. Excuse me, my Ask your question, Waldo. So yeah, what's your favorite season of Sir Beaumont? And then each pro tag likes a different one. This is like the super double secret tiebreaker because managing affection scores is a huge pain in the ass. But we're doing it. So we're gonna say Season 3 because I like Chinchin's reaction here. Waldo perks up, clearly ready to overshare about his hyperfixation. Did you notice Sir Beaumont was actually using Germanic greatswords appropriate for the era? I thought that was a nice touch. Absolutely, the attention to detail was great, but I also really liked the fight choreography. They used period equipment, but they let the fights do things that would actually be, entertaining to watch for longer than 5 seconds. Yeah, I don't think anyone would time their life or death sword swings to the minstrel's little song about biscuits, but it was really cool, so I'll allow it. Also, Beaumont throwing the Dark Duke off his horse and into a huge pile of shit. Yes! You can see Beaumont cut his other stirrup right before, so when he goes, he goes. Real clever way to turn that fight around. Yes, there's so many sword fights, but what was that season even saying? It's saying you should grab evil people and throw them into a big pile of horse manure whenever possible. That, basically, yeah. This clearly makes me the intellectual of the group. And how would you theorize your way out of the Dark Duke's ambush, Einstein? Well, duh. Horses are colorblind. Waldo takes a second to think. I hate you. I hate that would work. In fact, I hate horses entirely. That's all the context you get. As I'm processing Chinchin's answer, Waldo speaks again. It was nice meeting you, Grey Coder. We're gonna head out. Blah, 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 blah. By the way, yeah, this is Senorita Speedy Mix. This is like peak DDR. The more funny thing is the thing is some kind of socialite. Hey there, baby. Thanks for noticing the backpack. It's the one thing some passengers let me down. Yes. Okay, and then the quotes. Okay, we are now ready to test this bullshit. He winces as my comments enter the phone receiver to the person he's talking with. No, absolutely not. I'm marking down here today. Just get going. This is principal's office. Why is Office PH not loading? It's right there in the folder. What? Why? I might have fucked this up somehow. Okay, scene BG. I did it. There we go. PD is not defined? Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Step 1. Office PH is right fucking there, guys. Okay, so not with dissolve then. Fuck it, whatever. Just give me the fucking... Why ain't you working? I could have sworn you can do dissolves with scenes. Yeah, literally right fucking there. I have dissolves. Okay. Reload. We're gonna force you to reload this shit. There we go. Okay, step 1. We have loaded the principal's office. Now, I have forgotten to define Principal Dagon as a character. We are going to fix that now. Define PD equals character. Not define Dagon, as in Principal. I can type so good. I can type so goddamn good. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, there it is. So yeah, we're outside the principal's office, so we're not supposed to see him right now. I keep telling the superintendent we need more counseling services here. Right now there are over 100 students for every counselor. I've been handling higher students myself. Okay, so this is Danish has gotten the cisgender answer. I am dressed as a girl, sitting with the girls, didn't cause any trouble. Okay. I cannot find it hard to apologize for a delay in my paperwork when I'm personally devoting time to prevent children from ending up in trouble or getting expelled. The superintendent's priorities are entirely out of order, and I'd be happy to tell him myself. No, I don't have time to hold. I'm already behind on another student intervention. This is like a subtle callback to Defeat the Darkness, the Day of Dagon episode. Because in that episode, Dark Dagon is like doing his dark evil studies, right? And heroes just show up to try and kick his ass. So in that episode, his assistant tells him, "Sir, your 10:30 is here, sir. He says he's very sorry that he's late, sir." Anyway. Email him? Yeah, that's rich. Have him call me when he's ready to do his job. BAM! Anyway, and then I show what to do. I roll my eyes and open the door. Hey, I'm here. Oh, so you are. Come in. Oh, I didn't show him Matt. Oh, we have to show him Matt. Should I remember with dissolve. With resolve and dissolve. Hey, I'm here. Fuck. Okay, we're getting there. That is a lot of fucking text. Okay, now I know. We're gonna cut that down a little bit. This is the curse of writing long sentences. So we're just gonna. So I thought it's many times the other day. Answer the question we have. It can be intimidating. So. Okay, so how do we pare this down? I know that it can be intimidating to get to know people in new towns, so I thought I'd spend some time with your day and answer a question you might have about fitting in or trying to break the ice. Okay, so we're gonna do that. No, it's not code. It's not code. It's not code. There we go. Happy to answer any questions you have. Okay, so yeah, I know and then I'm happy to answer any questions. There. I'm happy to answer any questions. Okay, there we go. So he says I 3 times in a row. That kind of sucks. I'm sure you must have questions. It's common to have questions about fitting in or trying to break the ice. It's common around here to have questions about fitting in. It's common around here to have questions about fitting in and trying to break the ice. We don't have any culture here at the school. Oh, then I'm using here twice. Oh, it's common. Okay, we're gonna make Danish feel welcome by depersonifying this. It's common for new students. There we go. There we go. It's common for new students to have questions about fitting in and trying to break the ice. We definitely need culture here at the school, too. We definitely have a need culture here at the school. You know what? We're gonna actually have him say Northtown High because he's proud of it. He's proud of it. There we go. So all of that should work. And then he does the greeting. Right, that's what Show Dagon's for, genius. Okay. Okay. Reload the game. Ham here. So, remember, we are going to ask him about Shy Boys, and that's either going to break the game or we're going to keep playing. So you are, come in. USB, great coder. Welcome to Northtown High, I'm Principal Dagon. I know it can be intimidating to get to know new people in new towns, so I thought I'd spend some time with you today. It's common for new students to have questions about fitting in or trying to break the ice. We definitely have a unique culture here at Northtown High. I'm a busy man, so this might be the only time we get to talk, but I did want to help. Okay, so save. I don't want to do all that again. We're saving now. Okay, save. Turn. So, how to talk to Shy Boys. The Shy ones are scared of getting hurt. Give them space. You'll need to spend time with them and let them warm up to you. They can pay off big, though. Once you've made that bond, they'll be some of your staunchest allies. You did it! New scene. Jeez Louise. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, so the if-else is broken. The if-else is broken. Because it jumps us straight from here. And if that's not true... Fuck all of this. We're going all the way down here. Okay. Which is interesting because I have this else. I have an else. There's an else right here. This is going to be bad. This is not going to work, and I'm going to be really pissed off, but we have to try it. Because if you're going to ignore my else call, this is the only thing I can think to do. I'm fully prepared to have to tab all of this back in. Okay. Yeah, expect the statement else, colon. There is a colon! 1576. Expected statement else. No, we're just gonna. Oh, right, because they're okay. Hey, boo boo. Line is indented, but receiving statement is not. Okay. We're just gonna throw this all over here, see what happens. Perfect song. I have blown it all sky high. Doesn't fucking work. Okay. Reload. Expected statement else. Else. There is a colon there, genius. It's right in there. The indentation of else doesn't match the. well, here's what happened when that happened, though. Okay? Because when. I'm just gonna undo all this, okay? Let me show you what it looked like before. Okay? Also, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me on this journey. There we go. So, the if and the else are matched up. That's what it looked like before. Okay? So here's what we're looking at. Hey, you're fine, you're fine! Oh, you're fine! It's okay! So what I'm looking at, right, is I want to have the protagonist be able to ask about how to talk to nerdy boys, how to talk to shy boys, and how to talk to girls. And they get to ask about any of them in any order, and then we just jump back to that afterwards. Except if you ask about all three, then I need to end the scene, because, like, I'm a busy man, I'm out of time, thank you for, taking the time and talk with me, right? So the first switch is if talk shy. So, if you ask them about shy boys, we hit talk shy true, and then we get to test all of this. And my thought was, okay, so if I enclose 3 if statements, then it's gonna check if talk shy is true. And if it is, it's gonna check if talk nerd is true, and then if talk girl is true. And therefore, it has to check all 3. It has to check all 3, and then it gives me the sorry I'm out of time. But if all 3 of them are not checked, then we go back to the loop of asking. So here's what that's done so far. How to talk to. So let's try nerdy boys and see what happens. Okay, see, look at that. So talking to nerdy boys, right? That doesn't check the shy boy switch, and that puts us back into daggone choices here. So that one works fine. But now let's talk to shy boys. And it says you did it, new scene, geez Louise. So, like, if talk shy is true, we don't check for talk nerd for some reason. We jump straight down to the next label. And that does not make sense. So, like, am I supposed to, like, do... What if I do that? What if I just put all the ifs together and force it to check all the ifs? Still just skips everything. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Because what I could do instead is I have a string and have it count up. And if you bother him 4 times, then he says, I'm out of time, go fuck yourself. But that still doesn't change that it's... Huh. What do my other ifs look like? What do my other ifs look like? Okay, so yeah, if and then the fucking indent. Okay, so all of these are fucking working. Okay, cool, great. So why aren't the other ones fucking working? Okay. So let's try that. At the very least, I have something I can try. So we're gonna go... So, default Dagon talk equals 0. Okay? And what that's gonna do... So yeah, okay, plus equals... Okay. So we're gonna try that. We're just gonna take all these fucking things out. Actually, no, we don't need to take all of them out. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna go, literally just this first one. We're gonna go $, Dagon talk plus equals 1. There we go. And if... Oh shit, I don't actually know how to check a fucking variable. Okay, time to pull up Fen's guide. Bless you, Fen. Basic conditional statements. Here we go. Shout out to Phoenix for making these things. It's been a fantastic resource. Okay, so yeah, label start, if time and open, okay. Yeah, so the if else, it should be working, but it's not working. The boolean made sense to check if it's true or not. Do I need, like... Actually, you know what? Maybe I need more else's. Maybe I need more else's. Because, like... So I don't have else's for this other shit, right? So it checks if talk shy is true. And if it's true, it doesn't check for talk nerd, it just jumps down. Do I need an else in here? Okay. So check. Okay. That's what we'll do. But no, it has to be... Okay, so this has to be like a big nested else. So... There we go. So, if talk shy, check talk nerd. And if talk nerd, then check talk girl. But if not, else, and then we come down here. Maybe. Hopefully. We'll see. We shall see. Okay. We're gonna make a new label. 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 Dagon choice is 2. Else. I told you, we got real fucking Yandere Simulator hours here. I am just that good at programming. Okay. And then I know that, like, there's a label right there, but I just don't want to goof around with it. We're going to put that right there. Okay. Son of a bitch. Okay, everyone take a drink. That's like the 3rd or 4th colon messed up. There we go. Okay. Think we got it. I'm not just... Okay. Okay. All the way from the fucking start. Okay. How to talk to shy boys. Okay. And... anything else I can help you with! Let's go! Let's go! And then, nerdy boys. Talk to girls. Okay, so now I've asked about all of them, and he should say fuck off. Yes! Okay, I just needed a bunch of fucking else's. Great coder. I hope you find something that makes you feel welcome here in Northtown. Sure, thanks. You did it, new scene, geez Louise. Woo! Alright, that took half the time I thought it would. That took half the time. Alright, let's get going here. Okay, so we get some bonus. So, scene BG classroom with resolve. Scene classroom PH, so that's the placeholder. Class woof with dissolve. And then show and we're gonna yeah, we're gonna have them be separate. And the default crimp, what the fuck does he look like for that? There we go, so mouth blink. Okay, we'll do mouth blink here. So there we go. That's what focus again. Can't see anything at night. Town full of backwards hippies. Okay, and now this one. Oh yeah. So defeat the darkness lore here, and that's also why I'll never pass through Pleasanton again. Can't see anything at night. Town full of backwoods hippies. So Milia is from Pleasanton. That's her hometown. That's the town that gets destroyed in Defeat the Darkness. So calling Milia a hippie and doing a subtle dig at Milia, but like only the true fans know. But that's who Mr. Crimp is. Anyway, so now we have to do another check, and that's going to be what? If girl seat? I think that's going to be if girl seat. Because I'm so good at this. Yes, if girl seat jumped in. Okay, cool. We got it. So, is Dana sitting with the girls? If so, if girl seat, we're going next to Milia. And she's going to be... There we go. Just a cute little nod to the seating arrangement. Show Milia. And then the default Milia is her waving. So that works. Oh, fuck! I didn't actually write anything for this. Mr. Crimp continues his lecture about thing. Fuck. There was another part of the script where I was like, I need something here. Put something here. But I fixed that one. I didn't fix this one, clearly. Oh, I fixed it for the boys one. We're gonna take the boys one, because that makes a shit ton of sense. Mr. Crimp continues with his lecture, blaming the entire universe for his poor eyesight. There we go. Thank you, me. And then this one, it has both Waldo and Shinshin greet the player. And apparently if you do it this way, they'll show up at the same time. But, oh, but their positions are going to be off. Shit. Yeah, I don't have a good answer for X Center 0.45. I do not have a good answer for this shit. Solve x center 0.7. There we go. That should do. We're at the study hall. Okay, so now we are at the first study hall. Study hall Wednesday. Maybe put a space there. Okay. Not there. Okay, so we're gonna hide everybody. Oh, show Chin with this all. Jeez Louise. Hide Shin, hide Milia, and then show Crimp with dissolve. There we go. So. Remember that the no phones policy from last year is still in place. If I see a phone out, I'm keeping it until the end of the day. Harsh. I wonder if that still happens. And please try to stay relatively quiet. We'll resume class in 30 minutes. The kids know he's serious about the phones. There's already signs of obvious shit, or some of these kids are genuinely bored for the first time in their lives. Some are daring enough to approach the bookshelf and pull something out. Oh yeah, so we're gonna hide Crimp at this point. Because now study hall's begun, he's fucked off. God help me, someone moving around the room quietly talking to others. Nobody comes for the new kid, though, as I should have expected. The time will pass regardless. I consider my options. Oh, actually, what I could do... So I just mentioned this. Yeah, because, like, this was something that I had an idea for in my notes of, like, okay, well, if I'm sitting on the girl's side, Milia would be the first one I talk to, right? But that would also considerably extend the length of the code, especially since we have multiple study halls, and this one I actually have to do conditionals for. I have to not let people hang out with people more than once. Which means I need a switch for that shit. I need a switch for that shit. Oh... Actually, no, I can check the affection score. If the affection score is... If the affection score is too high or too low... Because this is like the primary. This is the primary affection score generator. So I can say, if your affection is under this amount, you can talk to them. Or if it's over this amount, you can. But, as we saw earlier, we can't do conditional menus. We can't load a menu based on choices, so we're gonna have to do some real yandere simulator shit, because this time I cannot have the protagonist hanging out with someone more than once. Okay, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. So, menu. The time will pass regardless. I consider my options. See what Waldo's up to. We're just gonna put Waldo first because he's like, this is supposed to be an Otome, and Waldo's like the default cool guy himbo, so he's gonna be our default for this game. And then Shin because he's the other boy. And then if you really search and you stretch, then you'll get to talk to the girl too. There you go. See what Waldo up to. Shit. And then if you pick Waldo, we have to change his affection score. I think that's a Python call. Oh, there the fuck it was. It was right fucking there. It was right fucking there. I had it. There we go. Okay, so $, affection, character love plus equals. Okay, cool. Ten whole points. 10 whole fucking points. Did you win to go say hi? Yeah. In my notes I have see what X is doing. I think I like see what Waldo's up to instead of see what Waldo was doing. Not should you. There we go. Bloody heck. Time pass regardless, I consider my options. And then where's Waldo? Because I love a good joke. There's a Where's Waldo joke in the original Defeat the Darkness as well. Because I'm just so good at this stuff. And then, okay. Waldo's is actually kind of complex, though, because we have to check which season of Sir Beaumont is the player's favorite. So, check if TV season equals 1, check if TV season equals 2, else we do the thing. So, I was just looking at fucking variables. Okay, let's... Thank you, Finn. Thank you, Finn. Okay, yeah, these are fine, but what about... How do I check a goddamn variable? Let me pull up something else that I have, because someone wrote an affection score thing for me. So, $, value, label variable, blah-de 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 blah. So, oh, this is synchronized love. This is really good. If, there we go, TV season. If TV season equals 1, fuck, we're just gonna go if TV season equals 1 and see what that does. Because I'm cooked. I am cooked. Else... Shit. Alright, we have to do nested else's again. Because if TV season is 1, then great. But if it ain't... Okay. No. Okay, no, this is wrong. It says, if your favorite season is season 1, then that. But if it ain't, then we check this one. And if it ain't that, then we know that it's going to be season 3. One of these will be your favorite season of The Adventures of Sir Beaumont. There's no getting around this. Because this TV show is how you connect with the love interests in this game. Okay. So... there we go. So we're just gonna raw dog that. Okay, so for those of you playing at home, I forgot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colons. 5! Count them, 5 colons. No, I misplaced 2 colons. Alright, I see you've typed indentation. I can't wait to see what I've screwed up. I can't wait to see how I have screwed up this indentation. We're just gonna run it and see what happens. Else clause expects a non-empty block. It's not empty, there's an if! Oh! Oh, else we check for that. Okay. So it is an indent. It is an indent. Okay. You are correct. Thank you. You were right. You were right, Jewel-san. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's reload. Okay, so line 1748, if statement expects a non-empty block. More indenting. Okay, we're getting there. We are absolutely getting there. I have these problems so often too. Yeah, it's wonky. Like, I have not touched Ren'Py in like 5 years, and I wasn't going to touch it until I needed to. And I figured, like, it would be more entertaining if I just went in raw. 1752 expected statement. 1752. That is the statement. $17.52 expected statement. Oh, do I need another else? Make a new label so I can just that way it has something to jump to. Okay. So if your favorite TV season is 1, let me say 1. Oh no, I picked 3. I'm very sure I picked 3. Right. Yeah, I did, because Chinchin said that makes me the intellectual of the group. So we did pick season 3, so I get to go through this whole nested thing and see what happens. So, choice menu item expects a non-empty block. Well, let's just fucking give that something so it stops bugging me about that. And then we'll give you something as well. Save that. Forgot the colon on my stupid crappy test label. Thank you. Oh, bless you, Jewel-san. Thank you. Yes. Oh, I am going to forget. I need to keep a running tally of how many times I forget that shit. I need to. I have to. Okay, so... Oh! This else is not supposed to be indented, because it needs to be on the same as the if. There we go. So, if, indent, but the else has the same priority, and then else, then indent. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We are getting there. So. Woo! Oh, we did it. Okay. Okay. Which is why most roads have streetlights in addition to your car's headlights. He looks over, gives me none, and I quietly return to my seat. And that's why I'll never pass through Pleasanton again. Can't see anything at night. Town full of backwards hippies. They all wonder what happened, but none of them dare ask. Yes, I'm sure you'll get an accurate picture of the situation after you scuttle away to your little lunch group and Timmy tells Tina, tells Tommy, tells Tony exactly what they think might have gone down in the office just now. This is another line where, like 3 lines of dialogue seems fine, but you get to that 4th one and it feels like too much. Like, having 4 just feels like too much. Anyway, the fact I returned alive already seems to be a novel event. We forgot to hide the teacher. There's no one else here. It's just me. Yeah, why the fuck did I hide him all the way down here? Oh, because we have to show him again. Okay. Did I at least hide me? No, I didn't hide any. No, I hide them all right there. Jeez Louise. Okay. The 4th feels too long on the screen. Agreed. Okay, yeah. So yeah, there's a couple. There's a handful of lines. There's a handful of lines that are that long. I will see if I can, like, tweak them a bit. Because, like, I'm a big fan of run-on sentences. Because, like this feels like something I would actually say. Yes, I'm sure you get an accurate picture of the situation after you scuttle away to your little lunch group and Timmy tells Tina, tells Tommy, tells Tony exactly what they think might have gone down in the office just now. Ah, I love it. I love it. But if I cut down, like, 5 words... What if I just do that? There we go. Alright. There we go. Tiny tweak. Tiny tweak fixed it. There we go. Yes, I'm sure you'll figure it out after you scuttle away to your little lunch group and Timmy tells Tina, tells Tommy, tells Tony exactly what they think might have gone down in the office just now. Also, I can't wait for this stream to get copyright struck by DDR's shortened version of Duran Duran's The Reflex. Oh well. Review novel event as I get to my seat. Oh, dissolve. We're gonna have this gal dissolve in. So this is also long. So no, we'll just make it 2. We'll just make it 2. There we go. Because that'll make it. That'll single out that thought too. Did you make 2 lines to the shortened dialogue? Unfortunately, no. That specific line is all 1 sentence. It is all 1 sentence. So the old way would be, yes, I'm sure you get an accurate picture of the situation after you scuttle away to your little lunch group and Timmy tells Tina, tells Tommy, tells Tony exactly what they think might have gone down in the office just now. So that one specifically, unfortunately, like, that's just one of my classic run-on sentences. But we got that one cut down. But the second one, I did take one of the sentences and put, like, into a new box. So as I get to my seat, Melly agrees with a small wave. The spell of Dagon doesn't seem to hold her the same way it holds the students who've been here most of their lives. And now the next sentence is its own window, which actually helps punctuate it a lot. Perhaps he was a worse man once upon a time. You know, just a nod to the original Defeat the Darkness. You know, the real ones know. the real ones know. Anyway, Mr. Krim continues with his lecture, blaming the entire universe on his poor eyesight. Before long, we've made it to study hall. Remember that the no phones policy from last year is still in place. If I see a phone out, I'm keeping it until the end of the day. And please try. Ah, fuck! He needs a thing. There we go. I'm gonna hide Crimp with Dissolve because I already know it's gonna be a thing I need to do. Zoom! Okay, so this is 3 sentences. I can do something with this too. God, I was just writing so much. Okay, the kids know he's serious about the phones. There's already signs of obvious jitters. Okay, so that is its own thought. There we go. And then we have the some kids here. There we go. So, the kids know he's serious about the phones. There's already signs of obvious jitters. Some of these kids are genuinely bored for the first time in their lives. Some are daring enough to approach the bookshelf and pull something out. On the other end of the spectrum, some are opening the same book they were reading before class even started. God help me, some are moving around the room and quietly talking to others. Nobody comes from the new kid, though, as I should have expected. The time will pass regardless. I consider my options. Save! So, I only did Waldo's because... Well, hold on. What the fuck? I didn't actually put his sprite in here anywhere. Fuck it, whatever. We need to check the TV season thing. So, oh. Okay, so I don't actually mention Danish holding a book at this time. We'll figure that out later. Where's Waldo? Let's see what he's doing. I set my book down in immediate catch. Come on, Cody, you're better than this. Immediately. Oh my god. Have they considered the classic phone inside the book trick? Ooh, that would be... You know what? That would be a fun thing to add. Some of these kitchens, in this picture, some of these book and some are pretending to read with their phone tucked inside. There we go. Let's see if that fits. If that fits, I'm keeping it. If that fits, I'm keeping it. Hell yeah! Alright. And some are pretending to read with their phone tucked inside the book. Let's see. There we go. That fits. On the other spectrum, some are opening the same book they're reading in class, and some are pretending to read with their phone tucked inside the book. God help me. Okay. So, see what Waldo's up to. Where's Waldo? Let's see what he's up to. I set my book down, immediately catch him out of the corner of my eye. He's at his desk. Of course. I should have known. I walk over and look down at his notebook. It appears to be a chapter of his Sir Beaumont fan fiction. But remember, you don't call it fan fiction to his face. If you're talking to Waldo about it, you say it's a novel. Anyway. Oh, hey, what's up? I was just wondering what you were up to. Ah, well, get this. I'm on chapter 7 of my Beaumont novel, and Sir Beaumont is battling the Bearbug's baddies at Black Tower. I have him sneaking into the chicken coop, right? And then he throws eggs at one of the guards to blind him. And then he's like, ah, looks like you got egg on your face, and shoves the guard into a pig trough. I'm getting to the part where he climbs the tower to face Bearbug. What do you think so far? And when he says, what do you think so far, this is where we check which season of Sir Beaumont Danish likes. Because Danish's favorite season will influence this conversation. And the game crashed! Okay. I don't know how to check a fucking variable. Because, like, if it's not going to let me do that, then I may as well just do switches where it's like, you know, TV Season 3 is true, TV Season 2 is true, TV Season 1 is true. And then that way, like, at least I know the switches work. I'm very scared about what's going to happen with the goddamn... With the goddamn affection score. But it's interesting that, like, nothing in Fen's tutorial is about a specific number. It seems like I've used this for something it's not supposed to be used for. Oh, yeah. Because, like in a normal visual novel, it's like affection points. Like, you want it over a certain score. Not, you want the number to be exactly 1, or exactly 2, or exactly 3. Where's fucking variables? Boom, boom, boom. That's a great song. Sugaru, I believe. Yeah, now here's the Apple mix. Dun, dun. Oh, that was the Apple mix. This is the normal one. Anyway, conditional statements. If. Okay. EL if. There was something in here about that, but... Okay. Let's get back to Pytom's doohickey. It consists of an if clause, 0 more elif clauses, and an optional else clause. Each clause should be a line followed by a block of statements. Okay, but what the fuck is elif? What the fuck is elif? Okay. But look at that! So, if the variable equals 2, if variable equals 1, I did this right. I did this right. If that, but not greater than or equal to. That's where I screwed up, is I did not put a greater than. But it's not supposed to be greater than. It's just supposed to be equal. Yeah, no, I did this right. I did this fucking right. If variable equals blank. But they want greater than or equal to blank. Okay. The while statement executes a block while an expression evaluates true. You know what? What if it's expecting 2 symbols? What if I go equals equals? Let's throw equals equals on here and see what happens. Did that genuinely fucking work? Holy shit, that worked! The double equals. The double equals was the answer. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna put season 3 in there then. Okay. Fucking hell. So, favorite season 3. We're both big fans of season 3, so you might already know what I'm going to say. Beaumont learned to fight left-handed, so he has an advantage going up the spiral stairs, and he's better suited with one of his short swords in close quarters. He was carrying around the sword of the Divine Bastard, which is another callback to the original Defeat the Darkness, because we go to a weapon shop, and they have Wakazashis, something, 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 bastard swords, the sword of the divine bastard. Adam knows a lot of fucking weapons. So, of course, his character would know a lot about weapons. Oh, okay, still 3 lines. And he's better suited with one of his short swords at close quarters. If he was carrying around the sword of the divine bastard, it'd be hard to sneak around anyway. Oh, geez, you're right. I completely forgot. No problem. That's what I'm looking for. Sir Beaumont is supposed to be the best knight ever, and I want to see him use his tools to their fullest. He's not Sir Beaumont in a half-assed manner, you know. Okay, so that is a long-ass line. So how do we cut this? There we go. So instead of oh, no problem, we're going to say of course. Because that's going to move the 2 up. Hawk 2 up. It's going to hawk 2 up. It did not hawk the 2 up. So we're going to make Danish less excited. It's supposed to be the best night ever, and I want to see him use this to their fullest. And then I guess we'll just make that last one. There we go. Also, this is V for Extreme. Excellent fucking song. It's based off Vivaldi's Winter, I believe. Heckin' excellent song. Okay, so save this, reload this. No problem, that's what I'm looking for. Sir Beaumont is supposed to be the best knight ever, and I want to see him use his tools to their fullest. He's not Sir Beaumont in a half-assed manner, you know. And again, like, that emphasizes that. Okay. I'll check his weapons on the later and pick one out. Time to be as resourceful as he is. Done. And that's what that says is done. Cool. So, show Waldo think. I can do that. And I can get rid of this because that was placeholder text. And then we're going to go show Waldo proud because he's like, oh right, thank you for reminding me how good Season 3 is. There we go. So that's probably good. I didn't do this. What's the one where he's talking? I swear to God, if it's just Waldo talk. No. Waldo blink mouth. Because he's blinking and his mouth is open. There we go. Okay, in Season 2... So Season 2 is Chin Chin's favorite season. So that's a different conversation. Duh. Of course it's a different freaking conversation. But anyway. And of course Danish is going to be a pretentious prick about it. Oh, this is Waka Waka. This is not on the modern machines, and it's a damn shame. Okay, so... TV season equals 2. Being the esteemed fan of Season 2 that I am, I'd ask you to consider the stakes. What is Beaumont doing that far out at Black Tower? Is this about the Bearbug refusing an alliance with the Mad King, or is it something more personal? Attacking a neutral kingdom could have all sorts of implications! The implications! The domino effects might destabilize the whole continent, with a capital C, because that's where Defeat the Darkness takes place, is on the continent. Which, of course, sets you up really well for a sequel. And we're gonna... Oh, no, yeah. So show Waldo BM Pockets. That's when he's clowning, and he's about to clown Chin Chin. Not bad, you know, you kind of sound like Chin Chin when you talk like that. Chin Chin just behind us finally pipes up. Nuh-uh. Just calling it like I see it, Waldo. So, Shochin with Dissolve. And he's going to be off to the side. We're just going to say 0.8, because... And then hide Chin with Dissolve. Waka fantasy. There we go. Okay. Then season 1. This is Milia's favorite season. So the original first season of Sir Beaumont had him not so much doing court politics, not so much doing swords. It was him courting the fair Lady Genevieve. So, if you like that one, your approach to Waldo's question is, I like the first season, so you already know what I'm going to ask. Yes, I've already heard all that. How's Lady Genevieve? What's Lady Genevieve up to? I'd like to remind you the show is called Sir Beaumont. Let's do BM Pockets for that one. Yeah, I don't want him upset. Yeah, I don't want him upset. We're just gonna... Yeah, because he's not disappointed that you are still a Sir Beaumont fan, so we're gonna have him be a clown. I wish you a good night or day. Good. Oh, thank you so much for coming, Jewel. Thank you. I appreciate your help. Hope to see you again soon. Sounds to me like you have an audience hungry for fan service. I'll think about it. I mean, what am I supposed to put? They just think about each other romantically? Actually, we're just going to show Waldo think right there, too. There we go. I'll think about it. I mean, what am I supposed to put? They just think about each other romantically? That's the bare minimum. Yeah, Beaumont should be feeling some conflict about doing any of this. He knows he's good at beating people up, but he's doing it on the greater evil to achieve peace. So he and Lady Genevieve have a peaceful kingdom to come back to. He's desperately fighting so that one day he can stop fighting. Waldo leans back in his chair and strokes his chin, a single sprouting hair visible between his fingers. Because, you know, puberty. It'd be like that. Actually, we're just gonna do... I gotta do something else because Waldo think needs to be right here. And then he needs to say something to end the scene. I'll just Thanks. There we go. That's one thing. And also I'm going to copy this into my submission script so I don't lose it. So yeah, because he's not going to leave you high and dry. He's going to say something. He's going to say something. Strokes his chin, single sign president between his fingers. I'll consider it name. Thanks. Okay. So that's that. This is the first song I ever did, completed beat on heavy doubles, like both pads. It's a damn good song. It's from Poppin' Music. Anyway, let's see here. I like first season. I'm gonna ask. Okay. Right, I need to put something here. Actually, we'll give him... Do I put uneasy here? Actually, yeah, we're gonna challenge his way of thinking. This is his least favorite season. We're gonna give him uneasy, and then he's gonna come back around after Danish explains their position. Hell yeah, that's what we're doing. How much... Okay, I've got a little bit of music left. Okay. Okay, so see what Waldo's up to. So Waldo's basically done, and I can copy this for every other study hall event because it's the same. See what Shinshin's up to. Let's see what's going on. Okay, oh yeah, so $, Chin Love plus equals 10. And then, because this is the beginning of the game, let's see what the little nerd's up to. Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck. You wanna know... You wanna know how far we got tonight, Robin? This is how far we got. There's a name that's fully capitalized. I did not expect to get here. But here we are. Oh. So what the fuck is, jump to study hall. I wonder if I want to put a scene, I guess maybe I just fade to black for a second. Yeah, I think I'll just, like, fade to black for a second. And that way people know it's, like, the new day. Yeah, but we're not gonna get to Thursday study hall tonight. We're not gonna get to Friday study hall tonight. Let's not even fucking worry about it. Right now, we're not even going to worry about it. We're not even going to worry about it. Chinchin's lost is not scribbling on a piece of graph paper. This must be who he is when there's no Waldo to drag him into reality. And so Name was vanquished from the dawn of time. I banish you, Name. It is of capital importance. So this time, now we're showing Waldo with Dissolve. That's going to be X center fucking 0. What are we even gonna... We have, yeah, for this we have to move Chinchin to the side a little bit. So we're gonna... he gets a little awkward when you throw off this groove, and then where's the one where Chinchin isn't, like, he ain't happy. I've used it before. Concern. Yeah, concern. There we go. And then just... And then, yeah, so this is the one where, like, Chinchin's a good writer. And what that means is, like, he can't answer right away. He's got to collect his thoughts and write and come back to you. So we actually have a multifaceted one here. So... Courtyard PH. Courtyard. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. And then the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He told me. Right, and then Chinchin also invites you to the Red Rooster if you have the book switch on. Okay, another capital name. Be gone. There we go. And then we're gonna have him be enthusiastic here. Boom, 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 boom. So what do you need to know me? And then we get to do if book. That should be it. If book. I swear to God, if it's anything more complicated than if book. Because Waldo doesn't invite you. Because he doesn't think to. It's not that he's rude, it's just he doesn't think to. Chinchin and Amelia both invite you to the Red Rooster Friday. Let me make sure I did that right. I'm sure I did, but like, goddamn. I gotta second guess fucking everything. Yeah, if else. If blank, yeah, cool. Yeah, so if book. And then it automatically corrected it. Thank you. Bless your heart. Actually, 1 second. There we go. And then there we go. Otherwise, there we go. This is, I believe, Xenon. Very good song. So just so yeah, when we get the player's attention onto this, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hide Chinchin once the player is thinking about the note. So why are you doing all these indents? Oh my god. Okay. So okay. Literally just $, switch name, false. Okay, so if book is on, $, book equals false. That better fucking work. Yeah, okay, yeah. $, switch name. So yeah, we need to set book to false if you talk to anybody. And if you talk to somebody, you are required to talk to 2. So that was a developer cheat on my end. Was Waldo doesn't need to invite you, because if you talk to anybody, then you are required to talk to 2, because you can skip the first day, but you cannot skip 2 days. Either on Thursday, you talk to somebody, and then you talk to somebody Friday, or you talk to nobody, or you talk to all 3. So, as long as 2 of them invite you, then you will catch Waldo and someone else. Guaranteed. But now I have to throw this onto Waldo's thing. Fucking see what Waldo's up to. Bam! There we go. You have chosen to talk to someone you do not get to hide in your book. And if book, switch book to false. Right, because we want to check that if he's your first interaction, then we want to if he's your very first interaction, then we aren't going to check until now, because by checking now, then we can invite the player to the Red Rooster and then switch book to false. Okay, cool. Okay. So that is 2 of our Get to Know events. And that is all the DDR music I have, and it's been 2 hours. I would like to thank all of you for coming tonight. Defeat the Darkness Dates releasing late June, early July on Itch. I'm going to be streaming as much programming as I can, probably till the end of the common route. And we'll just see what happens. But yeah, I just want to say thank you for joining me. There will be more streams, and I hope to see you then. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.